Today we head to the land of Chicagoland to check out Northwestern University's new football stadium, which is currently under construction. Here is where the team played up until recently. It was a unique stadium with a fortress-like facade and a distinctive seating layout, but it was a stadium that was often derided for its lack of modern amenities. Notice I used the word was. That's because Ryan Field was demolished, to make way for a new Ryan Field. In the meantime, they played at this temporary lakeside stadium. Following what seems to be a trend as of late, the new Ryan Field will actually be smaller than the old one in terms of capacity, but it will of course have far superior amenities. In this case, the contrast between old and new is almost laughable. The most obvious improvement to point out is the huge canopy sheltering basically all the seats in the house, and amplifying crowd noise in the process. So this venue may actually have more crowd volume, despite having less crowd volume. The seats will mostly be of the chairback variety, whereas the old stadium was almost entirely comprised of benches. You really don't see many college football stadiums with such a design. I suppose Baylor's home is kinda similar, but the roof doesn't wrap all the way around like this roof does. This looks more like a European football stadium in some ways. Other than the architectural upgrades, the concessions will supposedly be improved immensely, featuring food from local restaurants, rather than just big chains or generic stadium food. Being in the Chicago area, that should mean some of these things on the menu. Oh yeah, look at that tomatoey goodness. I could destroy one of those. How good is salad, am I right? The construction cost is expected to end up being around $850 million, which is just mind-blowing to hear if you're not American. A college stadium costing that much money. But these universities have plenty of wealthy donors, the largest of which, in the case of Northwestern, is the Ryan family. Ryan. Where have I heard that before? Oh yeah, that shitty airline. So there you have it. What an upgrade. It's like going from Ryanair to a private jet. Or going from a frozen pizza imported from Belarus to a freshly made Chicago deep dish. Oh man, I almost want to fly out to Chicago right now just to experience it. But I don't know, my skin is pretty tanned at the moment. It's probably not worth the risk. Subscribe if you want to, and thanks for watching, have a good one.